Hey guys, it's me, 80s Report. Today, guys, we'll be predicting with you guys the Champions League matchups round of 16 for this first leg of the other four matchups that we were supposed to do last week. And today, obviously, we'll be doing our four matches coming up, guys, and we're going to be doing each prediction, of course. I will be doing combined 11 for one of the four matchups, and I think you all know which one it's going to be about. And let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start with the Chelsea-Lille game. Let's start with that one first. So you guys can see right here, guys, I'm on the UEFA website. It's going to the predicted 11. You guys can see the predicted 11 right here, guys. You had Edward Mendy for Chelsea, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Christensen, Aspilicueta, Jorginho, Conte, Marcus Alonso, Ziyech, Lukaku, Pulisic. As for Lille, they have Jardim, Jackie, Schilik, Fonte, Bodman, Goodmanson, Weah, Andre, Xhaka, Bamba, Borak, Yilmaz, and Jonathan David. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this matchup takes place because, like I said, guys, I think Lille, this won't be as straightforward as it is, and as you guys say, squad changes here. There isn't really many squad changes. You guys can see that, and it's going to be interesting to see how Lille been doing because, like I said, guys, Lille have been struggling in the Champions League. Not Champions League, in the domestic league, they haven't been great. But in the Champions League, they have been amazing. Champions League, they have been phenomenal. I think that they have shown their credentials. As for Chelsea, I haven't really been impressed with Chelsea this season. This season, for me, for Chelsea, has been a huge write-off. Been very disappointed with Chelsea. I thought they would be more in the title race. But honestly, they're not really in the title race. And they've just been very inconsistent. They haven't been scoring a lot of goals recently. And that's my issue with Chelsea, is that both these teams are going to be very low scoring. Now, for me, guys, I think this one will be a lot more interesting than people make it out to be. I feel like a lot of people are predicting Chelsea to smash Lille, which I don't think will be easy for Chelsea by any means. I think this will be a very close game, and I could see Lille really frustrating them. And I think, guys, crazily enough, I think this is going to end in a draw. I know this might seem like a very controversial pick. I know many of you guys might be hating me for saying this, but I really do believe that Chelsea will not have it their own way. And I feel like Chelsea will be struggling at home to really finish the opportunities, whereas Lille, give them one sniff of opportunity, who I expect will be Jonathan David to score for them. And for Chelsea, it is who's going to score the goal for them is a very uncertainty. Lukaku's been inconsistent. Warner's not really been the great. Pulisic. It's just Chelsea is such a hard team to call who's going to score. I would say that maybe Mason Mount, or maybe like a Jorginho, maybe, or maybe let's say like Ziyech. Ziyech might be the one that I think could score of the predict 11. You know, and so it's gonna be interesting to see how this one looks. Let's go and look into the teams. Let's go look up which players are injured and all that because that'll be important to know. I think Reece James is still out. Alonso, Chilwell, I think is also out. You guys can see Aspilicueta is out. Who else you could see? Callum Hudson-Odoi, Ben Chilwell, Mason Mount. Yeah, those three players are out. Reece James is out. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is out. Ross Barkley is out. Huge absentees indeed. So you guys can see their absentees indeed. And of course, actually no, he's there available. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do without those players because, like I said, guys, I think that Mason Mount loss and Reece James loss is really, really huge loss indeed because they bring so much to the attack. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw for this one, guys. I just think that for me, Chelsea I've just not really been impressed with. Lille, on the other hand, I have been impressed with them, and I think they have done really well indeed. So I'm going to go with Chelsea and Lille to draw this game 1-1. And yeah, I'm going to go with Chelsea to score first, and then I think who's going to score. It's going to be very tough to call. I have a feeling it's going to be a midfielder, and you know what, guys? I'm going to say Ziyech's going to score. Okay, so that's my preview for Chelsea versus Lille. Let's go look at the Lille squad. Let's just see who is currently out injured and who's not. Let's just look at that briefly. Then we'll move on over to the next matchup, indeed. So let's go look at the squad here. As you guys can see, the squad. Let's see who is out and who's not in. Let's go and check it out. Let's see. So as you guys can see, they have a fully strained team. Yeah, no one is injured, guys, for Lille. So that's very, very interesting there. That's good, obviously, for them. Now let's go and move on over to the next one, guys. Let's move on over to Villarreal versus Juventus. And as you can see, Chelsea head-to-head, by the way, guys, they won 2 games against them in the head-to-head thing. So let's go look at Villarreal Juventus. Okay. Yeah, let's go look at the head-to-head thing first. I believe the two teams are meeting each other for the first time this season. Villarreal Juventus is the first time they're playing against each other. We're interested to see how they do. And Juventus have a lot of injuries, guys. Juventus are really struggling right now, guys. Their squad is quite decimated, especially the defensive positions. I think I saw that Chiellini is out, Bonici is out, and those are two massive, massive players out for Juve in particular. And I think that if they are to get something for this game, they need to win. It's important that they don't lose this game, right? Because, like I said, it's gonna be interesting. So let's see, where's Juventus? Oh, let me look at squad. Squad. There we go. Squad. As you guys can see here, guys, this is a squad that you could see here. Why isn't it showing up? So you guys can see you got a relatively fit team. Yeah, like I said, you guys, Bonici's out, Chiellini's out, Rugani is out, and then you have Chiesa's obviously out. Those are big, and then Dybala as well. So I could see Bernardeschi is also out too. I could see Juve really struggling the first leg, being away in Spain. As for Villarreal, obviously they got some. I think most of their team is fully fit. And it's going to be interesting to see how Villarreal do in this matchup because, like guys, Villarreal, we know the pedigree they have in European football. We know what Unai Emery did with this team last season, won the Europa League against all the odds. It'll be interesting to see how they match up on this one, indeed. Because, like I said, guys, let's look at the squad right here, guys. So, squad, as you guys can see, right here. Let's see why isn't it showing up. I just think for me, guys, Villarreal, it's gonna be very tough for Juve, especially in the back line with them missing so many key players. You know, like I said, guys, Ruben Pena is out, and Coquelin is out, and I think that's it. Yeah, those are huge. Oh, and Gerard Moreno is also out too. That's a big, big loss. We know how important he is for the attack. Guys, I'm gonna go for Villarreal to win the first leg. I think Villarreal will ultimately advance. That was my original prediction, by the way, and I'm gonna probably stick with it. And I'm going to say Villarreal wins 2-1 at home. So Villarreal to score first. And I'm going to say Dan Juma, guys. I think Dan Juma will score. And I think you'll be the goal scorer, guys. Dan Juma will score the goal. So where is Dan Juma right here, man? Okay. So, like I said, guys, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Let's go look at the Chelsea. Let's look at Villarreal Juve. Where's that preview there? Where is that preview? Okay, where is that? Trying to find the preview here, guys. This thing is kind of slow for me here, so you know, bear with me here, guys. Where is it? Gotta be very careful, guys, because I don't want to get any copyright stuff. So I gotta be very careful here. Oh, Leonardo Bonici's in the squad list, guys. He is in the squad list, but I still don't know if he would start this game. I don't know if he'll start. That's a very interesting one. So you guys can see. Um, like I said, guys, Villarreal. This is the team they expect. They expect to see Rulli, Foyth, Albiol, Paul Torres, Pereza, Capu, Lo Celso, Pereira, Alberto Moreno, Chukwueze, Danjuma. As for Juve, they expect to see Chesney, Danilo, Bonici, Delit, DeSiglio, Locatelli, Zakaria, Rabiot, Dybala, Morata, Vlahovic. So it's going to be interesting to see how that takes place. But yeah, guys, I still think Villarreal is going to win. Oh, crap. I still think Villarreal is going to win, guys. 2-1. So very interesting, though. Maybe Juventus can prove me wrong, but I've been really impressed with Villarreal have been doing in the league. Let's save the last for last. Best for last, we have Benfica versus Ajax, guys. This is the guys. It's fair to say that this might just be a blowout. I don't really think Ajax can do anything in this match. I'm sorry to say to all Ajax fans. I know they have a decent team. Not Ajax fans, sorry. Benfica fans. I know Benfica have a decent team and all, but I just haven't been impressed with Benfica. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Benfica, there's just a lot of turmoil going in the club right now. There's a lot of political instability, a lot of uncertainty as well. And you guys can see Benfica, Ajax. Actually, Ajax got the better head-to-head here. They won on 2 games. The one game did end in a draw, though. So I believe that was the 2019 season. So that's interesting indeed. So you guys can see Benfica. Let's look at the players that they have available for this game, guys. It'll be very important to make note of that. Oh, yeah, by the way, there will be timestamps below in the description below, by the way, just so you guys know. Let's go ahead and look into the... let me just go ahead and just put the next one here. Okay, so you guys can see squad here. Let's go look at squad here, guys. Come on, man. Why is it so laggy? Okay, so you guys can see Benfica don't have any injuries. Yeah, there is no injuries, guys, to Benfica, so that's gonna be very, very big to have the full strength team. We're interested to see how they do. Obviously, like I said, guys, I would keep an eye on Vertonghen, Versimo, Otamendi as well, very good player. Rafa Silva and Darwin Nunes and Seferovic as well, Joao Mario as well, Weigl as well, Everton as well. They still have a decent team, guys. Alex Grimaldo, Paulo Bernardo. Okay, now as for Ajax, let's see who they have injured. Let's see. Ajax, who do they have injured? Okay, let me put this tab right here. Sorry about that. Ajax, let's see, fixtures. Oh, actually, not fixtures, sorry, squad. Oh, man. Kind of tired, guys, kind of tired. Okay, so you guys can see Stekelenburg is out. Let's see who else is out. Kilber is out, who's also out as well, and that seems like about it. Everyone else, and Brian Barbary is also out too, so it's gonna be interesting. Haller, guys, Burgos, Danilo, Tadic. I mean, still a great team, guys. You still have some quality players there, and Lissandro Martinez as well, Klassen as well. It's still a great team, guys. Guys, I think you guys probably could tell which one I'm leaning towards, guys. I am leaning towards Ajax to win this one. I just think Ajax really have way too good of a team for Benfica. And for me, Benfica, they just been okay. And like I said, guys, I know I have to give credit to them as a rival. They obviously got ahead of Barca, which was very interesting on their part. But like I said, I don't think they were particularly that amazing, you know. And so, yeah, let me go ahead and put it right here. So you guys can see possible lines. Benfica, you have Blau, Jamis, Lazar, Otamendi, Vertonghen, Grimaldo, Weigl, John Mario, Paulo Bernardo, Rafa Silva, Yarmichuk, Darwin Nunes. And as for Ajax, you have Pasabera, Mazzori, Timber, Martinez, Blind, Edson Alvarez, Berghaus, Klaassen, Anthony, Haller, and Tadic. So, yeah, like I said, guys, I just think for me, Ajax are just way too good. We've seen how good they have been in the competition, guys. They've been one of the most informed teams. And I'm going to go with Ajax to resoundingly win this, comfortably win this. And I think Ajax will blow away Benfica here, guys. And I think Ajax will put the end to the tie in the first leg. And, of course, I'm going to go with Sebastian Haller to score the goal. Who else but him, man? He's going to be the goal scorer. And I'm going to put my booster for this one. I'm most confident with this one, guys. Now we move on to the big one, guys. The big one you guys have been waiting for, guys. Manchester United versus Atletico Madrid. Now, keep in mind, guys, I'm going to be doing this the UEFA website. I don't care if you're injured or not. I'm still going to do this anyway. So we're going to have the full squad list here. And let's go ahead and do this, guys. Let's go ahead and do this. So let's start with the formation, guys. So formation, guys, United typically play the 4-2-3-1. Atleti play the 4-4-2. I've seen, though, Atleti, they have tried the 4-2-3-1. So you know what? Let's do the 4-2-3-1, guys. Let's do the 4-2-3-1. Not this one. We'll do this one instead. Yeah, let's do that one instead. So, manager, guys, it is going to obviously be Simeone. There is no debate to be had there. Goalkeeper, guys, I am obviously picking David De Gea. He's been incredible this season. De Gea, the saves he's been pulling off is ridiculous, and I think he deserves to be in the starting 11. Then left back is really interesting. Left back is a very interesting one. Who are you going to put in the left back position? I that's a very tough call to make. I think right back. Center backs, I'm putting Savage. I think Savage has to be in the starting 11. Stefan Savage. And then I am actually going to put the other center back, partnering Savage. Ooh, it's a tough call to make. A very tough call to make. I might actually put... Varane. I think I'm going to put Varane for this one, guys. There isn't really any United center backs I've been really, really impressed with. You could genuinely maybe say Lindelof. Obviously, I'm not putting Maguire. Bailey, obviously, no. So, for me, who else are going to put in? I got to put a United center back in there. So, I couldn't do both Atleti. So, like I said, I kind of had to do that. And then right back, guys. Right back's really interesting. So, let's go ahead and look at this. So, let's go to the squad list for both teams. Okay, so you guys can see the squad list here. Okay, so yeah, like I said, guys, David De Gea for sure. And then right back, So right back is really interesting, guys. Right back's really interesting. For me, I would say I'm probably gonna edge with. I'm probably gonna edge. I was gonna go with Trippier, but he left obviously, so I can't really put him in there anymore. Right back, I'm gonna put Delotte. I think Delote's been a good job for United, and I think he's done decent. As for left back guys, I'm gonna put Renan Lodi. Luke Shaw has been kind of inconsistent. I just don't really like his defensive work. Alex Tellez doesn't really play a lot, and I think for me, Lodi is fair enough to put in. So I'm gonna put Lodi in for this one, guys. Um, yeah, and then for CDM, you gotta put. I think Koke has to start. I'm putting Koke in this 11. He's gonna start, and then for me, the other CDM, I would maybe consider putting Pogba. I know Pogba is more of a CM, but I think there's one spot that's already reserved for him, so let's just put Pogba there in the CDM position. I think he's been one of United's best players this season. And then the other center mid, I'm gonna consider maybe putting. Um, Cam, I think Cam has got to be Bruno Fernandez. Bruno Fernandez, guys, he's got to be the Cam. That's kind of undisputed in my opinion. Right mid, I'm going to Carrera. I've been really impressed with him. He's been one of Atleti's best players this season. I think he has to make the 11. And then for left mid, guys, left mid is really interesting. Who are we going to put in the left wing position, guys? Oh, man. That's a tough call. It's a very tough call to make. Who do you put in the left wing position? Left mid. Um, that's a tough call, guys. I guess Sancho you could put in. You know what? Let's put Sancho. I think Sancho needs to be in this line. Sancho has been balling, guys. He's been actually balling recently. I've been really impressed with him, and so Sancho's got to make the 11 in my opinion. And the striker, obviously up top, guys. It is the one and only Cristiano Ronaldo. He makes his 11. There's not even an argument for Griezmann nor Suarez. I can't put them in there, and I think that's a pretty good 11, guys. That's a pretty solid 11 that you have here, guys. And I think that's a very good 11 that you have, a very quality 11. I know I could have included players like DePaul. I could have included for maybe Lorente as well. Actually, I kind of want to put Lorente over Koke, to be honest with you guys, actually, if I'm being honest. So let's change that, actually. We'll put Lorente in for Koke, as your center mid. I really like Lorente. I think he's a class player. And that's a great starting 11, like I said. I think that's a great starting 11. So that's my combined 11 for you guys. Very, very interesting indeed. So let's go ahead and look on over to the preview for what what UEFA predicts will be the predicted 11. And then we'll obviously look at the injury record for both teams. And yeah, so let's go ahead and do that right now, guys. So let's go ahead and see Atletico Madrid squad. I think let's see who is currently out and who's not. So as you guys can see, all the defenders available. Daniel Wass is injured, and Cunha is injured, and that's about it, I think. And Carrasco, by the way, guys, Carrasco will not be playing against United. He is suspended, by the way. Make sure you take note of that, guys. Take note of that, indeed. It's a big loss for Atleti there. As for United, let's see who's injured for them. Squad, as you guys can see, Tom Heaton is out. Okay. And then you got Nemanja Matic, that's also out, and Tetek Chong, and obviously, the player that we're not going to mention his name. Obviously, everyone knows why he's out for. I don't need to explain to you guys. And so that player's also out, and Cavani's also out too as well. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and see the preview. So where's the preview for this one, guys? Match preview. Okay, so possible 11, guys. So you got Oblak Lorente, Felipe Savage, Renaldo, Carrera, Koke, Kondigbia, Lemmer, Cunha, Suarez. As for Manchester United, you have David De Gea, Dalot, Varane, Maguire, Shaw, McTominay, Pogba, Rashford, Bruno Fernandez, Sancho, and Ronaldo. Guys, my prediction for this game. It's a very tough one to call. Very, very tough one to call. I think there'll be a lot of goals this one, guys. Because this is at the Wanda Metropolitano, I think this will be a high-scoring game. I think this will be a lot more high-scoring than usual because both teams' defenses are not very good. Both teams are very average, to say the least, if I'm being honest with you guys at this very moment. So I am going to go with a 2-2 draw. I just feel like there will be so many goals in this one. It's going to be hard to predict which team's going to score first. I'm going to say Atleti score first. I think they'll shock United and score first. And I'm going to say the goal scorer for Atleti, guys. Believe it or not, guys, I think it's gonna be a defender. I have a sneaky feeling it's gonna be Savage. I don't know why, but I have a feeling it's gonna be Savage for some reason. Okay, it'll be good. I feel like what's gonna happen is Atleti will score first, then United will be in a 2-1 position, and then Atleti scores a late goal and stoppage time to equalize, and United will be so frustrated, but they have the second leg at home. So, for Atletico Madrid in particular, I just think it'll be the way to do. So that's my prediction for you guys. Let me go to reiterate. So I have Villarreal beating Juventus 2-1, Chelsea drawing to Lille 1-1, Atletico to draw against United 2-2, and Ajax to win 3-1 over Benfica. So like I said, guys, make sure you guys put your predictions in the league thing as well, guys. This has been around 20 minutes, guys. It's been a long video, guys. So hope you guys did enjoy this prediction stuff. And remember, guys, if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel, comment down below your thoughts, like this video as well, and make sure you guys check out my email deposit in the description below, Twitter, Discord, email, and Twitch. And make sure you guys also share the video with your friends so more people can see this video, guys. And I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.